been a tough week. Obviously last week we've had some extremely sad news. James Cook MBE, my uncle, hero, he
Uncle
passed
James.
away from cancer last week. And if you're from London, I think you know the name James Cook, and I think everywhere, and in the boxing community as well. And tonight's his 9th night, and the impact he had on so many people's lives, not just my family's life. I think it's been shown, and even more people are saying, his story and how he's met. And I don't want to say too much on it. Obviously, I'm not ready to, but it's really just a thank you. You know what I mean? Like, thank you to my Uncle James. Obviously, me and you, we've got our own story with him, let alone my story just being in the family. When we was out of clubs for a while, COVID, he would wake up at 6 a.m. So when he didn't have to, open up the gym and train us, keep us fit, give us the inspiration to keep going. And I think it added another layer to my armor of not giving up. And how we would make times fun when he knew that obviously the place we're in and how badly we wanted to play football and not where we wanted to be. So I can only thank my Uncle James. I think the word legends is thrown around very lightly, but he died a legend. And yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you. So yeah.
Yeah, big up Uncle James, man. The word legacy comes to mind when I think of Uncle James. He's a man, a stand-up guy that's led a great life, and he's left a legacy that will live on forever in the community. On every person he's met, every person he's seen, he's touched. I've had people reach out to me that I didn't even know they knew who Uncle James was,
Yeah.
and they've said, "Oh, I've seen that Uncle James or James Cook has passed away." And they were like, "Oh, he was a light of my life. He was obviously in the schools.
Yeah.
I know teachers, people that work in the schools, and he was in the schools with them, and he would tell them stories and teach them the ways of life, and he'd be a true role model and a true like father figure to those that didn't have the father figure in their lives, especially being Father's Day. Like he was that stand up person. He was a person that people looked to in the community. He is South London. He's not South London. He's London. Like
Yeah.
in the community,
East
you can
London.
see that is
Yeah.
East London. So yeah, it's a real sad news when it came. But a legacy and what he's built will live on forever.
And now it's just carrying on the story, and I think he's taught us all how to be stand-up men and how we should live. And obviously that's the way I want to live my life. Like the way how he is, how he can brighten up a room when he walks in is the way how I try to carry myself, and that's where I learn it from. And yeah, just God bless him, and a huge thank you again. And you never ever be forgotten as always.
Yep.